The latest updates from We Share Abundance and associated programs, and it is a chilly 21st of December, Wednesday, the 21st of December, chilly here in Cornwall. Not as cold as it has been, but it's getting that damper cold instead of the crisp, dry cold. Okay, We Share Abundance. What is it? We are a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 2.5 years or a little over that time. And we have our own economy, treasury, what's it called? Currency, um, social services. And we are now building our industries within our cloud nation to strengthen our economy, improve the value of our currency and the demand for the currency. We are a non-separatist organization. What does that mean? It means that we don't see the superficial differences that people normally put, pigeonhole people, male, female, black, white, yellow, Asian, African, tall, thin, fat, bald, whatever. We just see everybody as human beings. We recognize that every human being is totally unique and so has something unique to bring to our community, and so should be treated with equal love and respect, and they are. Anybody can come and join us. It is absolutely free to become a citizen of our community. In fact, we pay you to just complete your profile and get started with us. Okay. We do have what I suppose most people would consider business opportunities within our boundary now. These are the industries that we're building. They are things that people can use and be helped with. And you can put some money into them to move along faster. But everything that we have, you can in fact join free and work your way up. There is always a path for people that have no cash. It takes a little bit longer and it takes a bit more effort, but it's there, and we have plenty of members who have started with zero and worked their way up to the top levels in everything. Okay, with that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'm heading over there right now to check that things are working as they should be. So let me find Facebook, and when I get to Facebook, I'll be looking for the group We Share Abundance Publicly. And when I get there, I'm going to be looking for the 21st of December. Just 4 days to Christmas Day. 3 days if you're in New Zealand or somewhere like that. It's already Thursday the 22nd there. Okay, I've got this. Click to expand and get rid of my volume. And we've got Pomade in from Nigeria, Richard from Devon, very close to me. I'm in Cornwall. We're both in the Southwest Peninsula, Scrumpy Land. Okay, we got Andrew from New Zealand saying good morning because, as I said, it's Thursday morning in New Zealand, a day closer to Christmas Day. In fact, if you were in New Zealand, you could have Christmas Day and then fly quickly to, I don't know, California maybe, and have another Christmas Day. So you could double the goods. There's can't remember the name of them now, but there are a couple of islands in the what's it called? The straits between. Um, is it called the Baltics? No. Anyway, the straits between Alaska and Siberia. There's a couple of islands in the middle, and I think they're both part of the same country or whatever. But one of them is one side of the international date line, and one is the other side of the international date line. And so you could very quickly moves from one day to the next and back again over there. We have Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, joined us as well. We're going to get started in just a moment in our customary fashion with a short prayer, followed by a little affirmation. The prayer is to help us find true happiness. True happiness can't be bought. The only way you can get it is through being of loving service to others. The great thing about that is it will automatically attract into your life everything that you want and need. If you go about it the other way, chasing after the things that you think you want and need, the house, the car, the boat, the plane, whatever it may be, you may get them, but it's a more difficult route to get them. And once you've achieved them, you'll get a bit of short-term pleasure, but you won't still have that true everlasting happiness. It doesn't matter how much money you achieve, it won't necessarily make you happy. Go for the route of happiness first, and everything that you want in life will come to you. Okay, we have Norman in as well from Doncaster, UK. The Bering Straits. Okay, Norman is my Encyclopedia Britannica. He knows everything about everything, especially um, old records and things like that. You know. Right. Um, and the affirmation we have is to help us with that non-separatist ideal that we have. You know, to just see everybody with the same light and love. Okay. We can get started right now. I think we're 8 minutes in, and anybody that's a little bit later will have to watch the replay. But we get started with our little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you. We ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill its members' heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, each member may find the joy of service, and through service, bless each member, that they attract true happiness and everything they need in life. Amen. Okay, and the little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, well, what have we got? We've been working on getting Stripe into the back office. It's not been easy. I think we're nearly there. With a bit of luck, we'll have it done by Friday. Um, we can't put Stripe in there directly because Stripe don't like anything connected with crypto or anything that they think is multi-level. We are not multi-level, but we definitely are connected with crypto. Having said that, Stripe now allow you to buy or certainly have access to buying crypto or firms that sell crypto. So they are softening their approach. But at the moment, if we were to just link it directly, we would probably get them saying your site doesn't really comply with our terms, and we're going to close your account. So we have to be a little bit careful about how we go about things, and we do use a sister site, but that has to now be moved onto a different server so that we can access the information there, because our security systems won't allow certain types of coding in and this sort of thing. So that is going to take place tomorrow. It might take place overnight. We will have the server in, we'll be able to start testing things. And if everything goes okay, with a bit of luck, you'll be able to pay with a debit or credit card in your dashboard for anything that you desire, which will make life a lot easier for most people. Okay, so we've been on to that. I also took the time to really investigate a program called Beyond Infinity, because we have multiple income sources. We have our downline bill with multiple income streams in your dashboard. And the Beyond Infinity program I've been sort of looking at for a while. It launched around about the beginning of November. I think maybe the 5th of November, bonfire night in England. Um, but it's not really been given much exposure yet. A lot of people don't know about it, but it's a very, very clever um, commission plan. It's a one-time $50 payment, but the way that they've worked things is that you can pay that $50 and be totally passive. There's no monthly fees, but of that $50, $40 goes out in commission to whoever referred you. $2 is the company profit, and $8 goes into a passive income account. You get to share in the profit. They don't invest your money for you. They don't invest that money for you. They give you a share of the profits based on the value of your funds in that account. And it's not get rich quick. It can be if you're active, but if you're going to be passive, it's not get rich quick. But the compounding of that $8 with the profits that they put in there for you, and the way that it all works, and the reinvestment of income and things like that, basically means that after just over 5 years, you will be drawing significant amounts every week and still building your balance. Now, I know that that's not instant, and a lot of people love things that they get told you're going to be rich tomorrow. Those rich tomorrow programs may be here tomorrow, but not the day after. Most of them are gone very, very, I say very quickly, within a few months, certainly within a year or two. If you do what I've been doing for the 20 odd years I've been online, and you list programs that you think may be okay, you want to see if they're going to stick around, and you save them, and then every 6 months you go back and check out how many of them are left, you'll be amazed. You might, over a period of time, you might put in 100 different programs, maybe more, because there's umpteen programs launched every day. But you go back in 6 months' time, and hardly any of them are there anymore. You go back in a year's time, and none of them effectively are there anymore. They've all disappeared, unless there's something like your Herbalife and things like that. There's the big MLM companies. But all these get rich quick, passive income plans, and all the rest of it, they just don't pass. But this is Beyond Infinity is it's very clever the way they've done it. They've got this passive side, which you can get involved in, and that's it. You can just get in, one-time payment, forget about it, come back in 5 years' time, and you'll be making a lot of money. But they also have the opportunity to refer others. and it's totally optional. And if you do, it can be very lucrative. You can get to earning something in the region of $2,000 a week or more pretty quickly if you put in a little bit of effort on referring people. There's no multi-level in it as such. Um, they, the, the $40 commission you get on everybody you introduce is the one-time payment from their $50 they buy the product with, which is a book. Um, but the commissions that you earn are very cleverly split into different areas and provide income from different fields. And one of them is a pass up plan. But you're not getting, you're not passing up hundreds of people, you know. But it can be very effective. That they do have, once you register, PDFs and things like that where you can go through everything. I'll be putting something together which will explain it a little uh, better and simply, I hope. Um, but it is looking very good and very sound. And Victoria Leal is our sponsor, and she's been involved with the management and the launch of it, although she's not officially part of the management team. Um, she is very much involved in everything that's going on and is being done there. She's a lovely lady from California, and and so if we have any questions, we can get the answers from the horse's mouth if it's not too insulting to put it that way. Okay, so that will be going into our downline builder, but they have a pay it forward plan which is very good. Um, but if you've got thousands of members, it would be very expensive, and you can't do for just a few. You know, you have to do for everybody. But if you're only going to be introducing 3 or 4 people, you can certainly pay it forward for them in full and benefit from it. However, with that $40 commission payment that you get for introducing somebody, what I decided to do was if people do upgrade, um, we've got 2 accounts because it helps to increase the cash value coming in, the income coming in. Um, one's in my name, one's in my wife's name, but they're both basically for we share abundance. And if you are referred by either of us and you pay you $50, let us know and we will send you $35 of it back. Why not the full 40? Well, because there are fees involved and bits and pieces, um, and it just helps to cover the costs of doing that thing. Um, so you can really basically get it for $15. And if you want to be passive, totally passive, that's fine. If you want to be active, then that's fine too. And if we see that you are being active, then we may even put you into a rotator and help you get some more people. It looks to be a very well thought out program, and that is why we've gone with it. As I say, I've been sort of looking at it, trying to get to grips with it, uh, getting on for a couple of months, I suppose, since I was first told about it. But I wanted to just see that it was okay. We've got other programs as well that got potential. The that King's Ransom or whatever it's called, I can't remember what that's called, which purports to be free, may well be a good one. I've not really taken the time to look at it. Most of you will probably be already. If they have a Telegram group, and if you have groups in Telegram, you know, most of them, you know, you'll see 10 or 20 or 30, maybe 100 or even 150 comments and things. But this King's thing, I can't remember what it's called. King's Life, it's called King's Life. Their Telegram group, they have literally thousands of comments every half hour or so. You know, you check it in half an hour, and then you go back half an hour later, there'll be another few thousand in there. So there are a lot of people involved in it, but I've not taken the time yet to have a good look at it. But when I do make the time, I'll have a look at it, and if it is free and you can generate something, then we'll get that into the downline builder as well. We've got Ilom in saying, keep up the good work, thank you. I'm not sure where you're from, Ilom. Is it? Are you from Venezuela? Don't know whether that's right or not. We got Bozina in from Edinburgh, and we've got Kingsley in from Manchester. Okay, so that's on that Infinity thing. So if you want to do that, fine. If you don't want to do it, fine. It will be in the downline builder. It has got great potential, particularly if you're active. If you're not going to be active, just get involved and leave it alone for a while and just let it happen for you. Okay. I will, as I say, be doing a little bit more explanation on it, but it looks to be a very sound, well thought out program. Very, very ingenious. Okay. Third party plans, also Avazu. They have, I know a lot of you are distributors with Avazu. They have a distributor training or meeting or question and answers, I'm not sure what they call it now, today at 8 o'clock. So we'll be finishing here. We'll give you a chance to go and grab yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or a beverage of your choice and your popcorn and things. Get in there and find out what's going on with that. I know that Dave is very excited about the way things are developing. I was talking to him very briefly because he's very busy earlier on today, and he's really pumped up at the moment. Um, so it might be a very good call to be on. That's 8 o'clock tonight. You need a link from them. It is private. It's not open to general public. It's only for distributors. Okay. And we got Ramachandra in from India as well. Although he is a native of Watford in the UK, but he's been in India for a long, long time. Okay. That pretty much covers the updates. That's what I've got for you. I did intend, and I apologise, I did intend to have the numbers from the Vortex plan so that we could see what we're doing with that. And I just haven't managed to get it all sorted out. Fingers crossed tomorrow. Also, I had somebody asking about the games plan, bought shares for the games plan, which quite a number of people have, and asking what's happening with that. And it has been mentioned several times on our live updates, but I'll just mention it now. I do have appointments booked with the developers for that in January. I was hoping to get it started before then, but things just built up, and then with the holidays and everything else, it's better left until January. We've also got the marketing plan with ROI tips to get sorted out, and that also is quite time consuming, even though we're in partnership with them and they're doing a lot of the technical stuff and the advertising for Facebook. So it's it's just too much to get all going together. But you have everybody that's invested in there has your shares, and just like shares in anything else that you buy, um, you hold them and you look for them to go up in value, and they're yours. If you want and you can find buyers, you can sell them. I wouldn't sell them. They will be worth more than gold in the not too distant future. Once we get that up and running and rolling, it will be massive, and you shareholders will really be benefiting from that. Okay, numbers wise, I've not even checked coin ranking again, so it's there. You can check it yourself. But we have a net decrease of 5 in our registered members, 38,906. Net decrease because we take out people that haven't looked at for 2 months. We've just removed them from the database. They're not interested. But we always have new registrations as well. So if we have more registrations than people we remove, it's a net decrease and vice versa. Last 24 hours, net decrease of 5. Our active membership count is up by 17 to 4,976. Active members are people that do log in on a regular basis, at least half of the available days in a month, and they usually log in every day because they get paid to log in every day. Multiply weeks are no change. Um, the solo ad campaign, um, let me just check now because I didn't see any more clicks coming in today, and I've not had time to chase it up. But I did have a quick look at our tracking. Uh, okay, they are resuming. They paused the campaign. I'm just trying to do that. Okay, they paused the campaign. They can't understand why they're not getting this. I don't either. But we'll see what happens with the rest of the opt-ins because it's been really, really bad response. I know it's not the best time of year, but there is really never a really bad time. Not to the extent of the results that we're seeing with this campaign. And the traffic looks to be good. Um, with Click Magic, you can tell where the traffic's coming from and which country, and it picks out any that are slightly, even slightly not up to scratch. Um, so it's very very weird. But we'll see what happens. We've got more clicks coming now, and we'll see how we go on with it. Um, Difficult to know exactly why, but we'll maybe make some tweaks and run another few hundred leads after this. We'll see what happens with the next batch that come. Okay, so that's the updates on everything really. Um, what I'll do now is I'll get to um, Melon app and we'll have a look at the comments on there because here we will see if there's anybody in from YouTube and Twitch. Lewis is in on YouTube from Portugal saying hi. can't see anybody else in, which is good news. Well, it's good news that we've not got that pervert who appears now and again. No questions there. So that pretty much covers it for today. We'll let you know how we're getting on with the integration of the debit card payment into the dashboard tomorrow. We'll see if I can really get to grips with that Vortic and sort that out, see what we've got there, see if we can get that up and running. What else? Those are the main things. Oh, and of course the solo ads. We should have the balance of the clicks in from there. I'm just looking here. It's about ICANN trade. Still messing about with it. I'm glad we are out of that. So that's it. You are We Warriors. You are the lifeblood of We Share Abundance, and I'm so grateful for you all. I appreciate you all, and I love you all. And I am sure that 2023 is going to be a magnificent year for all of us, in every way, connected with We Share Abundance. But until tomorrow, when I'll be back at the usual time, 7 o'clock London time, PM, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance publicly. Keep sharing that love, particularly this time, Christmas. You know, people need a little bit of help, a little bit more, a little bit of everything. Be of service to them, help them out, get them involved in things. We have had some people already that have taken up the offer on the Beyond Infinity, and I've already repaid them the $35. So they're in for $15. Hopefully they'll get into that back office and start learning all about everything. I'll try and get something done soon. I was going to say tomorrow, but soon, with, if I can, a simplified version of everything that goes on in there. Okay, that's it from me. It's Auf Wiedersehen till tomorrow, or we could put it in the words of Bill Haley and one of our loving members who was no longer with us, and say, "See you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile."